A very good morning everyone and welcome back to another video. So in most of my videos I keep talking about the benefits and the good things about Oman, and continuing that in this video as well I will be telling you another very beautiful point which most of you must be aware, but I personally, by staying in Oman, have noticed it a lot of times, and today I want to express that with you through an example. So in today's video I'm going to be talking to you about the ideal geographical location of Oman. As you know that it is situated in the Middle East, and secondly, in the Middle East it is very close to the coastal region, which makes it easily accessible to countries like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh and the other Asian countries. And apart from that, it also is easy to connect to the other side of the world, which is the European and the Western areas. And at the same time, if you wish to travel to countries like Russia and Georgia, which is exactly above Oman, it is very nearby too. So the ideal geographical location makes it very easy for those of you who are involved in the logistics and shipping businesses, because this is the location which helps you connect to entire world easily, giving you very less transit times. And coming to the passenger travels, again it is very ideal because there are many connecting flights from Oman to different countries, and at the same time from Dubai. From Muscat to Dubai is just a half an hour or 1 hour flight, and from there it connects to all over the world. So again, no matter wherever you want to travel, you have easy access with less transit time. So now that said, it's finally time to begin today's video. As you can see in my title probably, or in the thumbnail, I must have mentioned that we are traveling to Azerbaijan, to the beautiful city of Baku. From a long time I have had plans of traveling there. They have a little different architecture and things to offer, but anyways, once we land over there we'll be exploring that. So for now we are just getting ready. We have a flight from Muscat to Dubai and then from Dubai to Baku. So I'll take you in the journey. Let's get started. So I've just taken my slippers and an extra handbag. Right now it is empty, but while coming back probably it'll be filled if we get to buy anything over there. So we are going through Fly Dubai, which offers you 20 kg of luggage and 7 kgs of hand baggage, which should be sufficient enough. So we just finished our check-in and now buying some croissant here as breakfast, and then we'll leave. Our flight is also having food, but we thought we'll just buy this on the way. So we just finished our check-in and we are waiting at the gate now for the flight. Boarding is going to begin anytime soon. So we'll be going to Dubai from here and then from Dubai to Baku next. In Muscat airport, the morning times are very peaceful. It's empty, not much crowded. Night flights are a little hectic, especially for the immigration, because all the India-Pakistan flights are at that time. So we're finally at the gate now, going to board the flight in some time. finished all our immigration and everything.
And what's the last name? Level.
So we are now at the Dubai Airport, Terminal 2, just having some snacks. There are 3 more on board the next flight. Finally boarding the flight to Baku. So we have just currently boarded the Fly Dubai flight, and the seats are good and there is infotainment system. But one thing what I noticed is when I go in the movies section and I go in any of the genre, I see that they have all locked over here, and I didn't expect this. This is the first time I'm seeing. When we click on them, it's basically it's a package. You need to pay AED 40 dirhams just to watch movies in the flight. This is something which doesn't make sense at all, and this is the first time I'm seeing it.
Your seatbelt should be loosely fastened. Gentlemen, very good evening and welcome to Baku. The local time here is 8:56 of the evening, and the outside temperature is 14 degrees Celsius. For your safety and safety of others.
Finally landed in Baku, going towards the immigration now. So just now we landed at the Baku airport and we are going towards the hotel now. So the package which we took, they have sent someone to pick us up, and right now we are going to the hotel since it's the whole day went in traveling. So this is the airport. It's quite decent and there was no hassle over here. So this is the van that has come to pick us up. So we have stopped by here on the way to buy a SIM card before we go to the hotel, because tomorrow onwards we will need it. At least one is enough for now, depending on the price, how much is it. And this is the van which they sent us, and here's the petrol pump. The temperature here is quite good. It's just 14 to 15 degrees, and the driver was telling it was raining in the morning. So compared to Muscat, it's quite pleasant. So that's a good thing. Whenever we travel, our priority is the other place should be quite cold enough. So we just came to our hotel. It's in the Ataturk street over here. It's called Golden Horn Afar, and this is how the room looks like. It has a kitchen, not a kitchen exactly. You have a few induction stove, wash basin, sofa over here, TV, and a king size bed, oven, and a working table over here. It's quite decent. It's good that it's neat and clean. And right now we are just getting fresh and we'll go out to have dinner, and then we'll be back. So the plan for today is actually the whole day went in traveling. We could not do much. Um though the flight transit time was 4 hours, but it felt like the whole day. We started our journey from Muscat at 1 o'clock, and it's almost 9 over here in Azerbaijan, Baku. Uh, my first impressions about the country is that it is very peaceful, just like Oman, Muscat. Streets are not very crowded as of what we saw now, and the best part is the temperature is very cool and it's very pleasant. And for now, we are going to go out and see the streets. And the driver was explaining about Soviet influence on the architecture, etc. We'll see all that in detail tomorrow. So for today, we'll just have a dinner and then we'll take rest. And tomorrow, we'll go out for Baku tour. So we just finished having our dinner. Right now, we are back to our hotel. Behind me is our hotel, and we are going to end our night because we are very tired. We just want to sleep and take some rest. It's already 11 o'clock here. Nothing is open, just the restaurant was there. But the weather is pleasant. We are starting to get a little cold, but hopefully tomorrow morning it will be better and we'll go out for the tour. So see you tomorrow. So it's a beautiful, bright and sunny day, and the temperature is around 16 to 20 degrees, and we are right now opposite the Flame Tower, which is one of the iconic landmarks here. I'll just show you. So this is the Flame Tower. You must have, whenever Baku is shown, this is the landmark which is definitely shown at first. We are on the sideways, it's not clear, and right opposite to that is the Parliament. The good thing about the city is that it's all wide and open, the roads, it's clean and tidy, and the weather obviously it's quite pleasant. And here we have the Azerbaijani flag. So today we'll be exploring the Baku city, and I'll be showing you more places as we go further. So right now we are just walking towards the a spot where we can see the panoramic view of the Baku city, and beside us these are all the martyrs of the war, or people who fought for the country back then to make Azerbaijan independent, because Azerbaijan was under the Soviets, Russians. That's why there are many buildings over here which have the Russian architecture. In fact, many people here also speak both Russian and Turkish language. So Azerbaijan has a lot of influence of both the countries, Russia and Turkey. So now we are at a beautiful spot here where we can see the entire panoramic view of the city. So we just had a stop here at the viewpoint. Now we are going to another side where there's another angle view. And today I decided to wear this Ferrari dress because for those of you who follow F1 racing, they know that Azerbaijan also has a racetrack of its own, and there are Formula 1 races over here. If we go across those points, I will be showing you the pit stops and everything. So we just got down from there, and now we are at a more beautiful spot. Look at that. That you see at the bottom is a mall actually. There's the giant wheel, and that side are few more buildings and the Caspian Sea. And that was the place where we had the flames going on. and now we are just walking straight, and we'll meet our driver over there, and we'll go to the next spot. So the weather is absolutely beautiful. There is sun, but at the same time it's just 16-15 degrees, so you don't sweat at all and you don't get tired. So the view behind me looks absolutely beautiful. It's the entire Caspian Sea with the buildings, and right opposite to me is the flame towers. We get a better look of that. So behind me what you see is the flame towers, the famous landmark of Baku, and we have a beautiful sunny day over here. So now we are done with the viewpoint. We are going to the next spot. Down there we have our van waiting, which will take us to the next spot. And as we go down, we see the flame towers again, and those down are the vans waiting for all the tourists. So the entire city here is so beautiful. The infrastructure is very well maintained, clean and tidy. The roads are very beautiful, and it's all well maintained. And right now we are opposite the carpet museum. If you can see, it's in the shape of a carpet which is folded. We'll be going inside. As per the driver, the entrance fees is 10 manat per person, which is around 2 riyal per person. So now we are in front of the carpet museum. We are going to go inside, and behind here is the Venice mall. It's in the shape of a flower, which will be going later. So for now, let's explore the carpet museum inside. So we just exited the carpet museum. Honestly, if you ask for the review, it's boring. It's not that good. Only if you're someone who is really interested in carpets should visit there. But apart from that, I preferably more enjoyed the view outside. And we are going now to something called Little Venice, which is over here. So like I said, they have that carpet museum over there, and for those of you who don't like it, they can come here and see this Little Venice. So they're trying everything possible to make the place more beautiful and attractive for the tourists. So now we are in the Little Venice area. As you can see around us, we have the beautiful waters. They have tried to replicate the Venice boats and everything. Here we have a boat which is passing by, and we have the Venice Mall in the carpet museum. And on that side we have the Azerbaijani flag waving, and in the background we have the flame towers, and there's a beautiful restaurant over here. Now we are going to see if the boating has an empty line, or if it's crowded we might not do it. So we have managed to get the tickets for the boat. It's 20 manats for one boat, and now we are waiting in the queue. So we are on the boat now, and we have a friend here who's helping us record good videos. Yeah. So we just finished the boat tour in that Little Venice, and now we are here by the Corniche area. The same view which we were seeing from the top, now we are close to that. So the area is absolutely beautiful. It's completely peaceful. No one is there to disturb you. And today, the streets are also empty, and the weather is also very pleasant. It's sunny, and at the same time it's cool. So just a normal full sleeve is enough. You don't have to wear jackets. But last night it was very cold, especially since we had traveled. It was very cold.
This court, Mahkemah.
Ah.
Big Mahkemah.
So right opposite to us is the Heydar Aliyev Center, and here it's just an open garden area with the I Love Baku symbol, and over there we have the buildings. So after finishing the Venice tour, we are here at the Heydar Aliyev Center, which you can see behind, and we also have a signboard saying I Love Baku. We'll just take some pictures and we'll go inside there. So we are in front of the Heydar Aliyev Center, which is a museum, and for those of you thinking why is the shape of the building in this way, so basically Heydar Aliyev was the president of Azerbaijan who transformed the country, and this building is in the shape of his signature, so as a tribute to him. So these are all the cars used by the president of Azerbaijan. This is an old vehicle which was produced during the USSR time. This is a Mercedes-Benz V12. So I think these are the gifts received by the old president from the different country heads. As you can see, from Iran, French Republic, and this is not a photo. This is a painting from the Prime Minister of Japan. This is from the President of Turkmenistan.
In the 1998 elections, Heydar Aliyev was re-elected as president of the Azerbaijan Republic.
So we just finished going inside the Heydar Aliyev Museum or Heydar Aliyev Center. So my review is that it is basically the same concept as the Oman Across Ages Museum. For those of you who haven't seen it, I have made a video on that as well. You should definitely go and see in the suggestions. So it's the same thing. They have shown history about Azerbaijan, how it was formed, how the government came, and it's more concentrated on the ex-president Mr. Heydar Aliyev. And in Oman it's the same concept where His Majesty Sultan Qaboos was shown. So it's a good idea if you want to learn about the country. And now that we are done from here, we are going out to have lunch. So here they have the beautiful fountain, and this seems like a city center area, and behind here is the old city fort. We'll be going inside the fort now. We just came here to see how the fountain looks. So after having a lunch, we are close to the Nizami Street and Icheri Shahar, which is the old city. Now we are going to go inside. So we are about to go inside the old city and explore how things were back in the days. And the good thing here is they have maintained each and everything up to date.
Here. 60 money. This 50. This 40. This and.
So here we are walking inside the old city. They have transformed it really well. Even though the name is old city, but inside it's quite clean and it's very refreshing to walk here. You have small stores from where you can buy souvenirs. It's very nice. One thing I noticed, all of them have Mercedes, BMW, and most of them prefer the black color, which looks amazing. So we're taking a tour inside the old city town, and we've taken this small wagon over here which takes us around, and he's stopping at different places here to take photos. So you can see the difference between the old city, this is the fort, and these behind, I assume they belong to the Soviet era buildings, and then in the other phase you have the modern buildings. So there are three different phases of buildings over here. So we are inside the old city now, and there are these different shops from where you can buy materials.
Azerbaijan carpets, handmade. Shooting. Street old restaurant. And there's Salam Basu, Kaladi Baru.
The evening time, almost 6 o'clock, and our trip for today has ended. We visited quite a lot of places. Now we are going back to the hotel. Probably at night we'll try to explore some places or we'll take rest. So we just finished with the old city town tour. This is the one, and we went to the Nizami Street. We'll come back there again on next day. So we have come back to our room now, and we're just going to take a rest for some time. And it's a very peaceful environment over here. I found a lot of similarities between Muscat and Baku city. It's equally peaceful. The infrastructure is very good. Roads, the cars that people use are very similar to what people use in Muscat. Buildings, of course, there is a difference in the architecture style. Here it's more of the Russian, Soviet era, and a little bit of Turkish, but the quality is very good. And overall, it's a very peaceful city. We enjoyed the Baku city tour. Right now we are going to rest. Tomorrow morning we are going to another village, which is a 4-hour drive from here. This is the view from our room. You can see the building style. It's all unique architecture. And it's a very peaceful environment. You can hear the small birds chirping, and the weather is very pleasant. It's below 20 degrees.